This is moreofterra. Be sure to subscribe. Picking up from last week of the shot, Alicia took away Bakari's scholarship and also threatened his life if he doesn't tell her who killed her son, Ra. Bakari said it wasn't Nook because she automatically asked, was it Nook? And he was like, it's not Nook. And I'm loyal to me. I'm not loyal to nobody else. Y'all, I finally got what I wanted. Lene and Bakari finally talk about that night. She basically told Bakari, you always hiding stuff from me, and you didn't have to go out that night. You chose to go out that night. Like, it's about time. We on episode 10 and we finally talking about this. But he tells her that Nook killed Rob, and she all like, you gotta tell Alicia. You gotta tell Tiffany. Like, you can't keep doing this to yourself. You're better than that. Now, honestly, I love Lene, and I see that Lene is trying to turn to a better, different road. But girl, let's not act like your family wasn't in the streets too. But I do really love Robert Bakari. But you know damn well that boy can't tell nobody shit. But Damon and this damn gambling girl, Karuchi, but they have I ain't gonna lie, I thought they was having sex in Emmett's and freaking Keisha's bed. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm like, is that their bedroom? But I don't know. But he locking the door. Why he told that girl to get under the bed? Why would you tell the girl to get under the bed? But he knew he was wrong because he was supposed to pick up little Ronnie from school. I'm like, boy, you just keep fucking up. And then Emmett and Keisha have a conversation with him, like, oh, let us know who you bringing in the house. Don't be drinking all the juice if you're not gonna repay for it. He don't got no job unless he still work for Hine. But they told him no more gambling or we gonna kick you out. I'm sorry, but Damon would have been kicked out that very moment my man got shot. Okay, like I understand you his brother, but they should have been kicked him out because not only that, he basically put y'all family in danger. Like y'all know Reg is a psychopath. He could have came back for more, but he didn't. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna actually talk about the pastor this time. You know what? He had a great episode. He wants his ex-wife, Kenya's mother's back. He went on Papa's pulpit. Papa, please stop with the Papa pulpit, but he got his listeners, so I'm gonna just give it to him. But I like this episode for him because I feel like he was very honest. You know, he was telling what's the Charles? Why in every black show it's a Charles? Every single black show it's a Charles. But he's telling Charles because Charles want to be second pastor, like you need to find a good woman. You need to start humping around the pulpit. I'm like, okay, look at you giving a little knowledge. Even to Jamal, he told Jamal, like, you came for the right place for guidance, but not too much about marriage. Like, I like this episode for the pastor. Papa called him dad by accident. And honestly, I feel like it was a sweet moment at the same time because Papa father has been going for a long time. And although some of us don't like Pastor Zeke, he really has taken Papa under his wing kind of better than what I expected. I thought he was gonna fuck up a lot of things, but no, he's trying to be a man of God now. Although he is a man of God. Now speaking of Jamal, Jamal and Dom, I'm so sick of this storyline. But their marriage was just too rushed to get the coochie and everything. But I feel like Jamal really is into the marriage more than Dom. Maybe I'm bugging, but he's into the marriage way more. He got Dom using a sex toy. Why you just didn't jump in? Like y'all married, but I can understand that. Like you married to somebody, y'all only been married for 55 days and she or her using toys and she's all like, oh, I still need to pleasure myself. She don't want to share bank accounts. I agree with her on that one. I'm not trying to share no bank account. I don't give a fuck if we married or not. I'm not sharing no bank account with nobody. But he just want to feel like the man in the relationship, the marriage a little bit more. Now, this is where things really kick up. Darnell Darnell is planning on giving Jada a farewell, but she's alive. I forgot what it's called, but he just want to let everybody say what they want to say so she can hear why she's still alive. But before we get into the farewell, Ridge having a meeting because he feel like somebody snitched on him. He automatically thinks it's Hine and Kyla's Pratt character. I cannot remember her name, but it's Penny Proud, y'all. But Kyla Pratt gangster because she said what she said with her chest, but when Ridge pulled that yak out on her, she had back up real quick. I was like, ooh, who the hell is her sister? Like, who's her sister and how the hell she know second pastor Charles that well? See, it's the shot jumps all over the place a little bit. That's why my reviews be jumping all over the place because the damn episode and seasons be jumping all over the goddamn place. But Reg automatically think it's Hine or Kyla Pratt who did it, which is I feel like he know Hine did it, but he want to take away the closest person to him. But Reg also had asked Candace to to be his number two a little bit, like just be my lookout and everything like that. Candace is the girl that he's been staying out with because he can't go back to Jake's house because they kicked him out. Question: is Jake back in his house now? That's an important question. But speaking of Candace, we got to go into Alicia. Alicia and the stupid ass detective. I'm sorry, but why nobody just saying, "Oh, Red shot Emmett"? We can get all of this over with already. I'm not understanding this part right here. But she wants Alicia to get close to Candace because she realized that's Candace's house or whatever. Whatever. So Alicia does that. She go give her a fake name, give her a fake business card, and she is basically Candace's little mentor or whatever. Because when people see people with money, they just get star eyes in their eyes or some shit like that. But to go, speaking of Alicia, Alicia got Bakari so paranoid. Bakari went to go talk to Nuck, and he told Nuck he feel like Alicia is gonna kill him, all because of his throw up was at the scene of Rob's crime, like they found a little DNA or whatever you want to call it. And Nuck had the nerve to say, "Nigga, you soft." I don't think he said that, but he was like, "Nigga, you soft," and I picked you to be my number two. Bakari said, "I never want to be your number two." I said, "Oh, look at Bakari standing up for himself. I like that." But Nuck always tell Bakari like he need him because from my assumptions, they both was alone. They found Duda or whatever, and they got close. If I'm not mistaken, Bakari and Nook knew each other before they knew Duda, but they've been together with this for so long. So he really does feel like that's really his little brother. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of Nook and Tiffany. So we're gonna skip that and stay on Bakari. Yo, writers, don't you ever scare me like that again. I was in here boohoo crying. I was like, Bakari, no. But good thing it was a dream, y'all. I really thought they killed Bakari off the show. I'm like, yo, don't don't do that. Bakari, the reason why I watch the show, because him and Emmett has the best character development on the show. I've been saying that since I've been doing my reviews on YouTube. I've been saying that before my reviews on YouTube, but they fucking scared me, girl. Now let's go back to Darnell. They did Jada's farewell, and honestly, it was so beautiful, but so sad at the same time. I don't remember Jada's ex boyfriend name, but the one who found the lump in the first place, he was there. Love that. Love that they did that because it just would have been wrong if he wasn't there. It don't matter what's going on now. I love that for them. But he didn't get up and say no speech or nothing. But Emmett, y'all, Emmett had me boohoo crying, bro. Emmett couldn't even say his speech to his mother. Y'all gotta remember, Emmett is the only child on his mother's side. That right there, I just couldn't. He even had a talk with her after, they smoking a little blunt, whatever, because she got the cancer, so they be smoking a little bit. But I'm just like, yo, turn this off. Turn this off. Just take Jada off the show already because this is just too sad to keep watching. Now, ending this episode. Tiffany freaking water breaks. I'm like, oh my gosh, shit about to kick up because a lot of us think that Alicia want to take her baby. But let's go back to the girl Candace that Reg is living with. Candace was already texting Alicia. Reg already told him like I don't trust this shit. She gave her a fake name like Tamara or some shit like that. But when Candace was with Reg, when Reg went to go rob that house, who house he in? That's a good question because I thought it was Alicia's house for a second. Yo, she started texting her mentor, who is Alicia, and was like, I'm scared. I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm like, yo, Reg is about to lose his shit on that girl because I ain't gonna lie, Reg a fucked up person, but everybody that he put his trust in do be turning their back on him. But shit, don't turn y'all back on him. Just say y'all don't want to fuck with the man no more. And this is More Terror, and I watch almost everything.